What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Nick Harrison here on the Nick Harrison Podcast. Today is Wednesday, November 8th, 2017, here with episode 26 of the Nick Harrison Podcast. So first of all, good morning, and let's get started.
Pop culture, entertainment, celebrity news, and more. Broadcasting hot and heavy from the great state of North Carolina. And adding a biased opinion, of course, you can find it all here and now. Because it's time for the Nick Harrison Podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Harrison here on the Nick Harrison Podcast, coming to you on the internet on this podcast on Wednesday, November 8th, 2017, here with episode 26. So first of all, I would like to invite all listeners of this podcast to please join me in celebrating and honoring and participating in No Shave November. Okay? For those that do not know what that is, or for those who are stuck in, the old days or whatever, No Shave November is where you go the entire month of November without shaving your face, without getting rid of any facial hair. Now, with that being said, I understand there are female listeners that can't grow a beard. You can't participate. I'm sorry. I understand there are male listeners that can't handle the scruffiness or the itch, I guess you could say. You can't participate. I'm sorry. And then there are also those listeners that are a male that can grow a beard, can stand the itch, but they work at a job that their employer does not allow them to grow a beard. You can't participate, and once again, I am sorry. If you can participate, though, and all those criterias you're able to meet, then I invite you to join me in celebrating No Shave November. To take this one step further, I encourage you to share your No Shave November pictures of your beard with me. You can tweet them to me on Twitter at the Nick Harrison. You can contact me through my website at www.meetnickharrison.com, or you can email them to me at podcast@meetnickharrison.com. If I get good enough pictures or enough pictures, I will feature you on my podcast, on my website, on my social media accounts. If not, no big deal. Even if you do grow a beard, just let me know you grow a beard. Even if you don't want to send me a picture, that'll be fine too. I just want to see who's interested in this because I'm going on no shave 6 months now. I haven't shaved since about the middle of June, and I'm loving it because I despise shaving. It takes way too much time out of my day. Even though I do have to trim it up every now and then, but I have a beard now and it's about 2.5 inches long, all over, and it's starting to come in thick, which is the way that bearded men like it. So anyways, enough about No Shave November. Please participate. If not, oh well. But all right, so let's move on with the podcast. Lights, cameras, action.
Hey, welcome to Hollywood.
What's new in celebrity news? Okay, so what is new in celebrity news, right? Anyways, O.J. Simpson, sometimes known as the Juice, says that if Bruce Jenner wants to be an old woman, good for her. Yeah, so he definitely did say that. He's taking, he, meaning O.J. Simpson, O.J. Simpson is taking a transphobic shot at Caitlyn Jenner for her claim that she and Kris Jenner know damn well that O.J. Simpson killed Nicole and Ron Goldman. Now, I'm not going to get into this too much because I know everybody has, varying opinions on his conviction, but he is out on the street now, so he's starting to get more celebrity attention because he's indeed not behind bars. He is free. He is welcome out into the world. A brand new start on life. No, I don't think so. But so O.J. Simpson was out in Las Vegas when a photographer asked him about Caitlyn Jenner's recent comments. At first, he said he's never met Caitlyn and claims that he barely knew Bruce, despite the fact that They definitely used to vacation together. O.J. Simpson and Bruce Jenner, that is. But anyways, then O.J. Simpson started jabbing. He seems to think that, I think O.J. Simpson might think that his comment is kind of lighthearted or even a joke, but I'm going to guess that Caitlyn Jenner won't be laughing about it, and I'm sure that after seeing the video of him saying that there's going to be bad blood between the old friends, but whatever. But hey, by the way, O.J. Simpson is making it very clear that he's loving the Vegas life indeed. So congratulations to him for getting out and serving his sentence. But so he's back out in the world being a red-blooded American with all the jabs and comments. USA! USA! Whatever. So good for him.
The Nick Harrison Podcast.
So, in Jeremy Meeks news, and I'm not sure if you listeners know who Jeremy Meeks is. I don't exactly know who he is, but I do know he's a male model. He kind of had a picture of him on the internet and particularly social media that went kind of viral for a second because all the young females said that he was super hot in his mugshot, right? So that's the only reason I know his face is from the mugshot, even though I don't think he's a hottie. But if you do, good for you. You can go ahead and have that hottie whistle towards Mr. Meeks. But okay, so Jeremy Meeks is he's hauling in $1 million per month. Is at least that's what his estranged wife claims, but he's sitting on a massive pile of cash, according to his estranged wife, who is demanding her fair share. Melissa Meeks is her name, and she is declaring that her income and estimating Jeremy's as part of their divorce. In the documents obtained by a news reporter, she says that she's a registered nurse in the Bay Area, making an average of $10,000 each month with expenses around of $11,000 each month. Yeah, I don't think so.
I haven't been this disappointed since I lost my virginity.
Yeah, I mean, $11,000 a month in expenses. And $10,000 a month is a pretty hefty salary. I mean, that's a drop on the table as far as money goes. But kudos to her if she really is making that. But anyway, so on the other hand, Melissa Meeks says that Jeremy Meeks is pulling down $1 million each month. And she says that number is based on modeling contracts that Mr. Meeks has, but it's unclear if she's actually seen any of Jeremy's paperwork. Of course, Jeremy became a thing in the modeling world immediately after his prison release, hence the mugshot that I was just referencing. But he is now dating Harris Chloe Green. So kudos to them. Maybe there'll be but Melissa Meeks is now demanding spousal and child support. Her point here is that she's in the red while Jeremy Meeks is rolling in the green. So anyways, all right, there's that.
The Nick Harrison Podcast.
So, we all know who Justin Bieber is, and we know who Selena Gomez is. That's her wife. I'm sorry, her boyfriend. I'm sorry, his boyfriend. Mainly because Justin Bieber, I don't have too many thoughts on him, except for, okay. Okay, yeah. So anyways, Justin Bieber, says that Selena Gomez looks good rocking my jersey. Sounds like he's on a high horse. Like, oh, she only looks good because she's wearing my jersey. If she was wearing normal clothes, she wouldn't look good. But anyways, that's just the opinion of me. Me. Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber sealed the deal because, they were broke up, they weren't broke up or whatever. But, I mean, honestly,
oh my God, who the hell
cares?
But there's nothing that screams that the two are back together like a chick, in this case Selena Gomez, happily slipping into Justin Bieber's sweaty jersey. Selena was beaming on the ice as she watched Justin's hockey scrimmage last Wednesday in Los Angeles. And while they haven't made any official announcement, let's be honest, there's not going to be a woman sitting through a guy's glorified practice unless she is indeed banging him, right? So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, unless sexy time after that. But right after the hockey practice, the couple left the rink together, and Justin's still sweating, and Selena sporting a hoodie and the jersey. They're in full-time inseparable mode now. Earlier that day, they took a bike ride together too. How sweet. That's adorable. Not to mention their day into night date on Sunday, which of course ends in sexy time as well. But next she'll be wearing his varsity jacket. But, oh wait, he probably didn't get one of those. Yeah, so.
Hilarious.
But he's, whatever. Kudos to him. He's probably didn't get a varsity jacket because he's too busy making, a gazillion dollars and stuff like that. But anyways.
The Nick Harrison Podcast.
All right. So if you like to complain as much as I do, give me a call. I have a hyena hotline where you can whine as much as you want. It's a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week voicemail box that records your calls, and I can take those calls and feature them on the next episode of my podcast. If you would like to leave me a voicemail and complain, you can do that on the Hyena Hotline, as I mentioned, and that number is 704-668-0462. Call that number, leave me a message on the Hyena Hotline, and I will feature it on the next episode of my podcast.
Follow me on Twitter
at
The Nick Harrison.
So yeah, there's my social media gay ass drop there. But yeah, follow me on Twitter at The Nick Harrison. You can find me online at www.meetnickharrison.com. If you would like to contact me more discreetly, more professionally, I guess, more privately, you can email me at podcast@meetnickharrison.com. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Nick Harrison Podcast. And if you haven't already, I would like for you to leave a review on this episode. Most platforms that podcasts are enjoyed on, which you're probably listening to this podcast on one of those platforms now, whether it be Google Play or SoundCloud or Apple iTunes podcasts or whatever, they allow you to leave a review. And I would appreciate you greatly if you could do that. But anyways, leave a review on this episode. Thank you for listening. This is episode 26. I will be back on Friday with episode 27. So thanks for listening, and I will be back soon.
You have reached the end of another episode of the Nick Harrison Podcast.
Oh, thank goodness.
Connect with Nick at www.meetnickharrison.com. Don't forget to leave a review on this episode and subscribe to the podcast feed.